And Milwaukee calls their first time.
Had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up.
Gibson comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Gerald Green in for Chris Middleton. And now it's a double-digit.
Completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively you have to. But it worked beautifully that time.
Chicago with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Gibson.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. To the right side. Here's Noah and the powerful one-handed slam.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
That's good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Bulls lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Player of the year, but he is certainly the Clippers' defensive player of the year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively. And really the thing of it is he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Taj Gibson is out there with Green. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Chalmers in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Noah. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Butler. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Stevenson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 13. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Feeds it to Stevenson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Butler from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they...
Comes in for Taj Gibson. And Middleton subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Chicago. McDermott comes in for Justin Holiday.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Bulls.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Chalmers against Stevenson. Jordan kicks to Middleton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Jordan. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Stevenson dishes to Butler. Over to the wing, to the middle. Lopez kicks to McDermott. Misses the three. Bucks trail by 11. Parker passes to Middleton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Chicago's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Now here's McDermott. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Baller, he's checked in for Chicago. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Stolen away. Portis, the pass to Ball. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Shots good by Middleton.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
The Bulls leading by 11. Ball defended by Chalmers. Lopez left side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. No good. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Butler sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Mirotic is checked in for Portis.
Nikola Mirotic.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's guarded closely. Pass to Parker. Shoots from the baseline, and it's good. Parker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Here's Ball. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. For Milwaukee, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Now, here's Chalmers. Not a lot of room. Can't get it to fall. Lopez passes the ball. Lopez, a screen on Chalmers. Here's Ball. The long distance three is buried. Baller's got 7 now in this. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Plumlee's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Gibson comes in for Parker. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Lopez. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Butler.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Middleton.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Noah kicks to Holiday. Ball. Carter-Williams covering. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And they'll keep possession. Holiday to pass the ball. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Baller's got 16.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The shot by Carter-Williams. Nobody around. Offline from the top of the key. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Bulls up by 12. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. Shaq, give me your take.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
So for Chicago right now, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Portis is out there with Brooke Lopez, and it's Ball in at the 1. And Milwaukee has possession. A 12-point game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Jordan the screen. There's a good screen. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Lopez passes the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Jordan. And Chalmers kicks to Jordan. Middleton against Butler. Fires from 14, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just